Next, we're going to focus on characteristic properties. Product key, name amount, order quantity, production cost. Okay, boss. So I just got the product keys and these amounts. Okay. Now we're going to focus on all the properties of the characteristics. Now first thing is, so I see it as product key, but I'm not comfortable with this naming as key. I want it as product. That's it. Yeah. So what I'll do now, see, this is the properties window. Depending on which object you select, it does show the properties of the object. If I select product key, now do you see properties of product key? Yeah. Now what they've done is they've just grouped those properties into multiple tabs here. Okay. General, display, hierarchy, planning, extended. Now first tab, general. By default, why does it take product key? Why not some other name? In the backend, when you have defined the info bit, you have defined this with this description. That's why it takes it from there. So I'll say do not use the standard products. I just wanted this. Like this, if I can even still change the description of the info bit here, but when I change, will it reflect changes in the backend? No, only for this query alone. So first property is that. So you start getting to see heading as products. That's how the first property description would affect. And this is the technical name of the info bit. So with this you can refer it to the backend. Next, display. Now look at this. Now do I see the products with the keys? But business would not be comfortable with seeing the keys. They would be comfortable seeing the most descriptive in field of the product. So then I'll say display tab. See, by default display is set as what? Key. So if I when I say display as key, it will show exact characteristic value. But if I drop down and say display as text, it will start showing me description from the text table. So when I say text again, it asks me, do you want, since in the backend I maintained both medium and long, it is asking me which one do you want. When you say key, it actually brings the characteristic value. When you say text, it actually brings the description from text table. And as soon as you say text, which description do you want, long or medium? I'll say medium. See, now instead of getting to see product key, you will get to see I didn't save it. I think that is not maintained or something. Did we delete as data? I won't say whether because when I say display as text and there's no description maintained, it will still show me the key as text section. See, there's no text. Did we delete this or something? Because when you say display as text, okay, if it doesn't have the text table maintained, it will show key itself as text. So I've got the text data loaded now. Now if I go to text table, so do I have the data loaded now? Yeah. Now let's run the query. It is not bringing. అది సింపుల్ ఆప్షన్ ఉన్నా for it might be your text data may not be there. For example, what is it? 212, right? On the other page. Okay, so let's not waste time. We know this has got text and this thing. Now when I say key, రేపు పొద్దున కనిపిస్తుంది మనకి ప్రోడక్ట్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్. Okay, now we got I and C, but if I say display as what? Text, medium or short, what? I'll say medium. Okay, boss. I think the refresh got length, that's only problem. Like this, you can show descriptions also in the reporting. So next property, sorting. Like you want to sort those on the keys. So I've got the numbers. By default, it's sorted on ascending order. Let's say I want to go with a different sorting. Display. I would like to sort the data based on, let's say, product key only. Sort on Y key, and I'll say descending. You get the highest product at the top. Like this, you can do sorting of the data. Next is, if you go to the bottom, so let's say I've got two characteristics now. When I execute this, so I've got geography key 2. Yeah, put them. But look at this. You see some sub results and what is this? And overall results, right? Now this result is specific to the products, and this is a result is specific to geography. I don't want to see the sub results like this. Only the overall result is what I want. Then what I can do? So I need to suppress the result with respect to which characteristic was products. I'll select products, display, result row. Always what is this? Always suppress. If it's always display, it will be showing that display. So do you see sub results for product? No. Like this, you can control the display of the result row. There is one more option here. When it's always display, it will be showing the result always. And when it's always suppress, it will be always suppressing the result. And there's one more, only display only more than one value. For example, if your result is sum of multiple rows, then you get result. But if result is only one row, then you will not get result. For example, let me show this out. It will just okay, now look at this. For this product, it has got transactions in a lot of countries, that's why multiple rows. And it will show the result. But if it is only a single country, for example, I will filter the country for 277. Now look at this. Now Is this result is actually total of only one row? Yes or no? In this kind of requirements, I don't want the result. But if it is summation of multiple rows, let it be there. But if it is just showing the sum of single row, I don't want this. Then I will say, for geography key, I will say display result only if it is more than one value. So it will show result of geography only if it is more than one row. Let's filter it on. Now do you see sub results now? But as soon as I remove this, if it has to show data for now, for example, let's filter it for one product key and see. Now do you get to see sub results as well as overall result also? Why? It is a summation of multiple rows. Only if it is summation of single row, it will hide that result. This we don't know. Nothing there. Next, hierarchies. How do you show hierarchies in the reporting? Remember we created hierarchies on customer. Select customer C. Now you go to hierarchy tab, you can choose hierarchy what you want to be displayed. Can we have multiple hierarchies built on the customer? Yeah. So I'll say hierarchy with customer type. So now when you enable hierarchy, you get the tree like structure icon here. You get exceptional, essential, but there are other customers, a lot of them, and they don't belong to any of this group. They come into not assigned automatically. By default, all the customers who does not assign to any of this, they come into unassigned nodes. Okay. Chinna properties untai. If you go to this now, this is node level 0 and node level 1. It is expanded to this. But if I say I want to expand to node level 2, it will expand that level and keep it. Okay, boss? Now, for example, if I close this, if I expand, you get to see the lower level. When I expand the load, I get to see the lower level nodes below, right? But sometimes they say when I expand, the lower level nodes should go top, above. Yeah? Then I will say lower level nodes. What do you say? Above. In that case, if I execute, what happens? When I expand exception, it goes the lower level nodes above. And then the values of posted, obviously only the nodes which have performed transactions should be shown. Yeah. And suppose nodes with only one lower level node, suppose say for example I have an exceptional custom node, under that there is only one customer. When I expand that node, anyhow there is only one, right? I want that node to be hidden. Which one? Exceptional node to be hidden. Exceptional node undi, dani kinda inko sub node undi. When I expand exceptional, it is got only a single node under it. So I want to hide that exceptional node. That's where I use nodes with only one lower node. If I say hide, the main node will be hidden. Otherwise, it will be showing it. And then if you want to sort the nodes in hierarchy, we use sort. That's about hierarchy completely. Next, planning. Normally we use this when you work out with integrated planning. Don't worry now. In the extended, you just control, there is some extra enterprise ID. So this, in this query, this object is identified by this object name in the backend metadata bus. Now while showing results, only show posted values and There might be a lot of customers, but show me only result with the customers who have on which the transaction is performed. Even while filtering also, don't show me all the customers. So these are performance improvements. Okay. When I say filter, let's say 1 lakh customers now, but only 5% have performed transactions. So when you want to see result, you would like to see result only for those 5. So that's why I am saying what posted values only. Even when I try to go for filter, I would like to filter among those 5 only. Then I'll say what only posted values post. Even we'll see these variables, but don't worry. Was clear on this? Yeah. This is characteristic properties, nothing much.